afternoon, April 30, 2021. Ground temperature is 35 degrees Celsius.
Yes, and you heard it right. I'm here in the Philippines already. Though it's not convincing because I'm wearing Canada shirt. But yeah, I'm already here in the Philippines finally after 4 years of waiting and trying to book my flight. Like last year originally after I received my permanent resident card, I planned to go home March 18 last year. And then suddenly there was a lockdown. Everywhere was lockdown because of the COVID-19. So I moved it September. And then my mom said that, oh, I think it's not yet safe to go home. So I asked Paul to convert it into a travel voucher. So early this year, February, I heard that everything was reopened. So I decided to book another flight again. So I used my travel voucher. So I booked my flight March 21st, I think. And then second week of March, they implement another travel restriction. They said that they will reduce the travel cap into 1,500 passenger arriving in NAIA. And then they said that non-OFW are not allowed to enter the Philippines. Like when I heard that, like I was so stressed and I freaked out. So I called PAL and then I told them that, oh, I need to rebook my flight because I'm not considered as an OFW anymore because I'm already a PR here. So they allowed me to rebook it without any fee, but the problem is I have to pay for the fare difference, which cost me $75. So I paid for it, and then I told them that, oh, I still have remaining $350 from my travel voucher if I can use that. And then they told me that no, you can't use it. You're allowed to use it for your travel allowance baggage if you want to add more of your baggage. So okay, so it didn't make sense. So my $350 is gone. 2 days after that, they said that non-OFW or the returning overseas Filipino workers are allowed now to enter the Philippines. Like, okay, I already rebooked my flight. So yeah, I just wait for another month. But it's okay because I had a chance to work and then save more money because I need it for my hotel accommodation. 2 weeks before my flight, I decided to pre-book my hotel here in the Philippines. Their requirements is to have a pre-book hotel for at least 7 days because their policy here in the Philippines, they're requiring all the arrived passenger to have their COVID test on their 6th day of quarantine. 6th day or 5th day? I don't know, but yeah, they have like 5th day to 6 days, I think. So yeah, so I decided to make this vlog for my fellow kababayan there in Toronto about the travel guidance if you want to travel back home during the pandemic, because it's totally different. Like, you know, I can handle wearing the mask and shield for 16 hours because sometimes I do double shift. Oh, we're gonna be boarding. Excited to go. but it's really a struggle. My goodness, like I can't sleep with wearing those things. Like I feel suffocated. If you want to go back home, you should be updated on what's happening here in the Philippines. You should know about the travel restriction because you know they always change it. What I did, I always watch Jennifer Terry. She's a vlogger, and then she do travel advisory or restrictions here in the Philippines. So her YouTube channel is very informative. I always watch her channel almost every day. I check it. 2 weeks before my flight, I decided to book a hotel. So I contact here Nichols Airport Hotel, and then I asked them if I can book the date. So I emailed them, and then yeah, they respond to me. And then first I thought that I can pay it online, and then they said that, oh, you can pay it when you arrive here. And me like, oh, I don't wanna bring money. My uncle, he's here in the Philippines, so I asked him if he could pay for my hotel in advance. So I sent him money, and then yeah, he deposited the payment. So yeah, everything is fixed when I came yesterday. And then 1 week before my flight, Paul, they asked me if I'm informed about the travel restriction, and then I told them that yeah, I'm holding a Philippine passport, so I believe I'm allowed to enter the Philippines because I'm still a Filipino citizen. And then they said that, oh, we're just confirming it. So yeah, so they said that there's as of the moment there's no cancellation of flight yet. So you're there. And then 4 days before my flight, they emailed again. They attached the forms that I need to fill up, and then reminded me that I need to register for ECIF, and I need to get the QR code. So I checked the PAL website, and then they said that 3 days earlier I should do that. So I didn't do it Sunday. I registered there Monday afternoon. There in their email, there's a link there. If you click it, you are directed to the how to register to the ECIF. So that's the first step. After that, they will send you the QR code, and you have to save it on your email. So what I did, I just printed it. So it's more easier than showing your cell phone and then, right? For me, it's more easier to print out all this thing. So as well as the forms, like the declaration form, the waiver, and affidavit of undertaking. Yeah, I printed it and then fill it up in advance. Before my flight, when I check in, they give another form, but it's the same form that they send us. For check-in, they ask for declaration form, and then they also check if you have pre-booked hotel. During the flight, they give us another forms: health declaration, Bureau of Custom form, and then arrival card. So we fill it up again, and then before we go out on the plane, Philippine Coast Guard orient us on what to do, regarding for the quarantine and everything. And then they collect the health declaration form, and then they also check our temperature. It's so funny because the device that they use for checking, it's like a DSLR camera, like it's so huge, and then they do this. So I thought it was camera, but it's a thing for checking your temperature. So yeah, during the flight, it's okay. Like it's one seat apart but for me, I feel lucky because there's no one sitting beside me. It's like 3 seats apart from the other passenger in the middle. And then yeah, I ate well. Because honestly, I can't sleep. Like I was wondering why some of the passengers they managed to sleep with their mask on, and me, I tried it, but I can't. Like I feel suffocated. So for the 16 hours of flight, I just sit down and then try to watch and entertain myself, but it's so horrible wearing that mask for 16 hours. Everything was organized, like their area for non-OFW and area for the OFW. So first they asked me for the ECIF, so I show it to them that I have pre-booked hotel, and then they just put stamp on the affidavit of undertaking, and then yeah, I went there for the Toxicare, and then I told them that I pay it online. Yeah, I pay it in advance, so they just give me the receipt, and then they reminded me that on May 5th they will come here to do my swab. And then after that, I went to immigration, and then I just showed them my passport and then arrival card, and then claim my baggage. I don't know, the Bureau of Custom, they didn't collect me the form. I passed the affidavit of form for the IETF, I think it's IATF officer. So yeah, so and then good thing I chose this hotel. They have a free pickup, so I just waited for them, and then yeah, they picked me up, and then they sent me here in the hotel. So yeah, that's it. That's traveling during pandemic, during COVID time. Yeah, it's not that usual like before. When you travel, like you have to you just show your passport and everything, but now it's totally different. But at least I had a chance, and finally I'm here, and I'm happy that after 4 years I'm here in the Philippines. So okay, thank you for watching, and bye bye.